The WPI softball team is off to a great start. Mother Nature throwing Tech a little bit of a change-up with the snowstorm we had and forcing the team to go inside to practice today, but the squad making the best of their situation.
I think the biggest thing that I can do as a coach for them when we have weather like this is not treat it as if we should feel bad for ourselves. So we have to practice inside as hard as we would if we were outside. We have to try to get the snow off our field. Like even if it's going to be sunny and 70 tomorrow, it doesn't matter. We have to put every effort forward to do whatever we can to have the right mind frame to win games, to have fun, to be good teammates, be good citizens and community members of our community. And I think just keeping good attitudes about what we're doing. You know, I know the baseball and the softball team have both been doing a good job of making the best of hitting inside or making the best of whatever we can do. We just ended practice early so we can go out and shovel a little bit of the field. But that's just the life of baseball and softball in New England, and you got to roll with it and you got to make the best of it. Otherwise, it's just going to be a long season.
I feel like it's all about having a good attitude. If we get down on ourselves right now because it's snowing, then when we get outside, we're just not going to play as well. So every single time that we're in here, we get an opportunity to hit, even take balls on this floor. We just do everything to the best of our ability every single time so that when we get outside, we can perform even better.
Yeah, I mean, we can't let the snow put a damper on our day. I mean, going to school in New England, you know these types of things happen. It snows in April. We just have to make the most of it. And our team is just a great group of girls, so that we never let anything really get us down. We make the most of it. We're hitting inside, we're fielding, and we're just doing all the little things so that when we go outside, it just makes us that much better.
And WPI is scheduled to play at home tomorrow. The girls were out there shoveling the turf today, so maybe that game will go off as scheduled. St. Peter Marion baseball team was supposed to open up their season today. That game got snowed out. Guardians are coming off a great year. They won a district championship, made it all the way to the state championship game. They only graduate 2 seniors from that team. This year's group, though, hungry to get back to the top.
I think our drive right now is insane. I think as of right now, we're probably the hungriest team in Central Mass. Everybody probably thinks like we're just relaxing, sitting back, thinking like we're going to get back there again. But honestly, we're the hungriest team in Central Mass, and we can't wait to go back there and possibly face Norwood again.
No, Travis a lot because we got a taste of it, and we almost won, but we're going to come back this year strong.
It was good to have a taste of that last year, but we're still working one game at a time. Hopefully we can get back there again.
We got a taste of it last year, and unfortunately we lost, but this year we're just going to work one game at a time and hopefully get back to where we were.
And St. Peter Marion hoping to play on Saturday out west at Amherst, and they're scheduled now. Their next home game is scheduled for Monday. Worcester boxer Demek Edmonds is fighting for a National Golden Gloves Championship in 5 weeks. Edmonds is trained in the Worcester Boys and Girls Club by Carlos Garcia and Rocky Gonzalez, 2 of the all-time greats.
Carlos is one of the greatest coaches around. Rocky, too. You know, Rocky used to fight when he was young. Carlos used to fight when he was young. Carlos just is a grandmaster of trainers. And Rocky's came and taught me a lot of stuff that I didn't know before. And, the extra technique and skills, it helps me to, better myself, become a better boxer. I've been doing a lot better, I know a lot more things that help me to be better than the next guy. Carlos just, he stays on top, makes me stay on top of my game. Rocky, too. We just have to work hard, and they show me a lot. And to experience all that stuff is just amazing because, coming up, I didn't really have a great home, and the home environment wasn't so good. And these guys were like role models to me, so I look up to them.
Carlos Garcia, who's coached many national amateur champions and even world champions from the boys club, is proud of Edmonds and excited about his future.
I know we're gonna have another superstar in the world of boxing, like Roy Jones come out of the boys club, and many other famous people who come out of the boys and girls club.
All right, so again, Demek Edmonds scheduled to fight in the Golden Gloves Championships on May 15th. How about finally we talk about the Red Sox, as we're going to talk about before we get into anything else. This is the Red Sox and the Indians. Mookie Betts, talk about a changeup. That's a great grab by Mookie Betts in right field. That's a 2-2 game, bottom of the 5th. David Price just loving it. Price getting old friend Mike Napoli, the former Red Sox, looking. Price had 10 Ks on the day. Top of the 6th, Brock Holt with the flare. Hanley Ramirez coming in to score. And it is 3-2 Red Sox. Top of the 9th, Sox up 4-2. Poppy adding to that lead.
Golf into right, well hit, back it goes. Carrying, gone!
There you go. The farewell tour has started. Big Poppy with a opening day home run. The Red Sox with a big one, 6-2, your final today over the Indians. But you and I get back to the Villanova game last night. Unbelievable. Of course, Villanova has a player that post-graduated, did a year with Jamie Sullivan at Worcester Academy. Dave Dominic, owner of Compass Tavern, sending out pictures of him and Dwayne McClain, the D-Train, former Holy Name standout, who was a leader on that team, the last national championship team won that won it in '85. What a game, though, last night. You can't get a better game than that.
No, for the NCAA, they could not be asking for a better finish than what they got last night. Certainly, I thought the Villanova was going to be in trouble there after UNC hits that double pump.
Oh, my God, prayer of a three.
Unbelievable. Great finish.
Yeah,
great
it
finish.
was great. And we'll see UConn maybe tonight. Looks like they're going to roll.
I was going to say, I'd like to quickly give a shout-out to Brenna Wilson and Andy Lacombe, two Syracuse alums.
That's
Valiant
right.
effort by the Orange tonight, only losing by about 25 right now.
That's a good point.
Ultimately,
and the men
some
went
schools-
down in the Final Four.
Yeah,
Villanova
it's tough.
rose.
Some schools have championship pedigree, others don't. That's what it comes down to, unfortunately.
That is
All right, thanks, Kev. Appreciate it. For Kevin Shea, I'm Tim McCall. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow night at 6.